Hey guys, I am back. I just wanted to do a video today just on a few books that I had used along on my journey that I'm still using along in my journey of self-discovery, and just books that help me to let go of my past to be where I'm at right now, which is an everyday battle. So, of course, as always, like I said before I start anything and speak about anything on my channel, I'm going to first start with a slight affirmation for protection. Um, I am calling upon my divine elemental ancestors, fire, earth, air, water, spirit, divine mother wisdom, divine father protection, shield me and grant lessons learned solely through the greatest joys, peace, and abundance to myself, my children, Mother Tiamat, divine feminine, masculine, the innocence, the just, divine unions, those animal, newborn, and elder, aquatic, insect, and plant family, to live life fulfilling my dharma with infinite inner love, peace, respect, loyalty, great health, and wealth now. And so it is, so be it. So again, like, follow, share, spread the word, share to anybody that just needs some inspiration, anybody that's looking to change not just their outlook mentally, physically, and emotionally as well. Again, I just had to do it in my spirit just to share a few books that I still do have, because I give a lot of books away. Like, I'm the type of person that I'll buy books. If I find a book that's like so good and I feel like it really helped or it changed me or shaped me anyway, I'll buy it and give it out as a gift. I'll order them to give to a lot of my friends and my families, just people that I know that can take that outlook or that dialogue of a book and really help it to revamp them and really make them feel or look forward to something better within their life. So I have a few books here that I did pull out of my little book box. And these are some books which I did put in this description just in case I say a book or you guys hear something and you go back and you're just like, well, who's that by? Whatever. I did put a couple of the good books into they're all good, but a couple of the books into my description just so you can know, what books I refer and what books I'm referring to. You can find them on Amazon. You can find them on Walmart. Walmart actually has a lot of good books just as well as Amazon, for sometimes cheaper than Amazon. Or you could just Google the book and, go for whatever price benefits or fits you. So this is, I had a lot of topics, just on us letting go and on us forgiving, or on us leaving people where they're at or leaving people for what's best for us. So these are some of the books that I have read along and that I continue to read each and every day on my journey to be better. Knowledge is key. And one thing that I'm truly fond of is reading. Like, I have never felt the urge to read in my life until the pandemic hit. It's like once the pandemic hit, I just was open. I had free time. They told us to stay in, stay away from people. And then for me, instead of me just staring at the television for hours or staring into social media, I discovered books. Like, I discovered so much information in so many of these books, so much wisdom, so much prophecy, just so much that helped me to be a better me. And I just like I said before, want to continue to help other people be a better version of them. And it's an everyday battle until we leave here. So it's not like you're just going to wake up and be brand new. No, it's something you have to want to do, something you have to want to be. And it's the outlook for your life that you have to want to see for yourself. So the first book, which you'll see in the description, it's called The Complete Conversation with God. And it's an uncommon dialogue. This book is written by Neale Walsch. This book is a big book. It does contain 3 books in one. I brought the big one because I needed it. At that time, I didn't know I needed it, but Spirit knew I needed it, so I needed the biggest one because it gave me a awakening that I wanted to shift in. It really stood out to me after reading it. That really just made me want to search deeper into God, and not just what was told to me from the Bible, not just what was preached over me, but to really know and understand and build a relationship with God for myself, not a relationship that everybody else is pushing upon me or telling me that I had to seek. And I'm just going to read a little bit of the back of this book. But when I tell you, like, this is a great book. I mean, for anybody, any religion, it doesn't even matter what you believe in, what you don't believe in. This book right here will help you to push to not just believe in that higher power over you or that higher power that we keep looking upon to, but that higher power you hold within yourself. In the back of this book, the complete dialogue, it says, "I have heard the crying of your heart. I have seen the searching of your soul. I know how deeply you have desired the truth. In pain have you called out for it, and in joy, unendingly have you beseeched me, show myself, explain myself, reveal myself. I am doing so here in terms so plain you cannot misunderstand, in language so simple you cannot be confused, and vocabulary so common you cannot get lost in the verbiage. So go ahead now, ask me anything I will contrive to bring you the answer. The whole universe will I use to do this. So be on the outlook, excuse me, so be on the lookout. This book is far from my only tool. You may ask a question, then put this book down, but watch and then listen. The words to the next song you hear, the information in the next article you read, the storyline of the next movie you watch, the chance utterance of the next person you meet, or the whisper of the next river, the next ocean, the next breeze that caresses your ear. All these devices are mine. All these avenues are open to me. I will speak to you if you will listen. I will come to you if you will invite me. I will show you then what I have always been. I will show you then that I have always been there, always. Excuse me, because I read fast, so sometimes the words get a little. But yeah, so that's the basically the outlook of what the book is about. Like it says, when you ask questions, or for those that are asking questions and wondering different things, and they have these different questions, when they have read the Bible and they have went up and asked the pastor these questions, some of your answers are in this book. Again, this is called The Complete Conversation with God, and this is for anybody that again has read the Bible and you have so many questions and you were wondering, well, what is, or why that, or well, why not this and why not that. This will tell you why. Like this will tell you why. So please look into this book. It's a great book. It's not expensive at all. It's not expensive. Let me tell you something. There's no price on knowledge, but it's not expensive. Okay, at all. The second book that I would like for you guys to take a look at is called The Art of Happiness, and this book is by Howard C. Cutler. And this book is awesome as well, The Art of Happiness. And it's just a book teaching you on how to let go, how to stop holding on, how to remove hate, how to find joy within yourself, even if it's by yourself, or even if you have to let go of those that you feel like are making you happy, when in true reality is you that's putting an outlook or a picture of them that's making you happy. And again, it's called the Art of Happiness. I'll read a little bit of the back of the description of this book. It is a lot. Um, it says, in our daily lives, problems are bound to arise. The biggest problems in our lives are the ones that we inevitably have to face, like old age, illness, and death. Trying to avoid our problems or simply not thinking about them may provide temporary relief, but I think that there is a better approach. If you directly confront your suffering, you will be in a better position to appreciate the depth and nature of the problem. If you are in a battle, as long as you remain ignorant of the status and combat capability of your enemy, you will be totally unprepared and paralyzed by fear. However, if you know the fighting capability of your opponents, what sort of weapons they have, and so on, then you're in a much better position when you engage in war. In the same way, if you confront your problems rather than avoid them, you will be in a better position to deal with them. And again, this book is called The Art of Happiness. And it's a great book. Just reading the description should already tell you what you're about to dive into just by opening this book, and just what it will teach you on certain battles we face each and every day, where we always think that we have to react to every battle we come across, when sometimes you don't have to react. Sometimes you don't have to react. Sometimes you just watch, learn, and listen. And like God say, trust in me to handle your battles. And sometimes if you watch and allow God to handle your battles, you'll see that some things are not really a battle. It's a blessing. And again, what's not a blessing is a lesson. So again, The Art of Happiness is a very good book that helped me, that I continue to dab and dip and dab into some of these books. Sometimes I won't even say all the time, because I have so many books, and it's like once I get past the self-healing books, I'm going down to the books of knowledge, the books that are helping me to open up more avenues in my life, and just to see who I am and allow me to know who I am and what I do hold and what I can do with what I do hold. Another book I read along on this journey is called Wherever You Go, There You Are. And this book is more so a mindfulness book. Helps with meditation. It kind of slows your mind down for you to be able again to prepare yourself for things that happen in everyday life. This book is by a John Kabat-Zinn. Again, John Kabat-Zinn. And this book is called Wherever You Go, There You Are. Now, I know that you guys can't really see the cover, but I'm just showing you what it looks like, whether you can see it and read it, because it just shows you the color of the book. That way, if you're looking for it, you know what you're looking for. And again, I'll read a little bit from the back of this, which just says, meditation is the art of paying attention, of listening to your heart rather than withdrawing from the world. Meditation can help you enjoy it more fully, more effectively, and more peacefully. John Kabat-Zinn provides access to the essence of meditation and its applications for the beginner and those who wish to deepen and expand their practice. And this book really helped me to get in meditation. This book really actually put my mind into what even meditation was. I didn't even know about meditation. I didn't even know about clearing my mind and just sitting still and being at peace and being at ease and just being able to take a lot of the thoughts that I were thinking out of my mind by releasing them, by just sitting and being able to meditate. So yes, again, this book is very awesome. I suggest it for anybody that's looking to calm their mind and calm the thoughts that they're constantly having, even when they're not trying to think, and you wondering, why am I still having these thoughts, or where's these thoughts, or why is this going through my head? This book is a great start. Another book that I truly recommend, and I recommend all Eckhart Tolle books. Eckhart Tolle, if I'm saying it right, Eckhart Tolle. Listen, he is awesome in the spiritual journey. I mean, I had a lot of other books of his. I would have to go upstairs to look, but again, I gave a lot of books away. I didn't want this video to be too long, so I'm just going to go over 2 more books after this, and that's just going to be that for just the books. If anybody want to email me, reach out to me about any other books that I could suggest or recommend, please do, because I have so many. Like I have a whole a whole box of books, like a long box, very long. Eckhart Tolle, this book is called A New Earth. A New Earth. Now, this book, you see this. I had to read this about 3-4 times. Okay, because a new earth is what you're really trying to get to when you're trying to change your outlook on life and change your journey and just be a better you. You're looking for a new earth, not outside of you, a new earth around you. And this book here, listen, this put me on a new earth. Okay, it's called A New Earth: Awakening to Your Life Purpose, and this was a number one. It says it was New York's #1 bestseller, and I believe it because again, I read this book over and over and over again until it clicked, and we clicked. Okay, yeah. Oh yes. Another book that he has is called The Power of Now. Oh my God, The Power of Now. Not later, not tomorrow, not the future, the power of now. Now that book right there. I let my brother borrow that one. I ain't even got that to show y'all. But The Power of Now, another book by Eckhart Tolle. You better get it. If you don't get no book, you're gonna have to get The Power of Now, The Complete Conversation with God, and The Art of Happiness. Let that be your first 3 books you start off with. Okay? If you're gonna read them. I'm telling you. And thank me later. Okay. Yes, so a little bit from the back of what he tells about what this book is about, A New Earth, we're talking about. Not a power now, but get the power now too. A New Earth. He expands on these powerful ideas to show how transcending our ego-based state of consciousness is not only essential to personal happiness, but also the key to ending conflict and suffering throughout the world. Tolle describes how our attachment to the ego creates the dysfunction that leads to anger, jealousy, and unhappiness, and shows readers how to awaken to a new state of consciousness and follow the path to a truly fulfilling existence. And let me tell you, his books will do that. His books will definitely open up a new path, a new perspective, a new outlook, a new way for joy, for peace, for you. Get this book too. Get this book. Okay, A New Earth and The Power of Now. Oh, I wish I had that book to show y'all because that's my book. You know what? I gotta call my brother and see if he done with them books. Okay. The next book I had read is called The Prophet, which we all are prophets. Yes, we read about them in the Bible, but you have to know that everybody you read about, baby, you is not too far from. Excuse my language, you are not too far from, for those that don't think I didn't graduate. But listen, we all are prophets. And this book, The Prophet, was very good. It's by Khalil Gibran or Gibran. Gibran. Y'all can pronounce that. But this was a good book as well. I really did like this book as well. It was more like a poetic essay, if I may say that, but it was very good. It was. On the back it says, with the 12 illustrations drawn by the author himself, the book took more than 11 years to be formulated and perfected, and is Gibran's best known work. It represents the height of his literary career, as he came to be noted as the Bard of Washington Street. Um, the Prophet is full of religious inspirations, so it is. It's a really good book. It really is. It just gave different versions, different paths to joy, sorrow, different. It gave different poetic things. There's a lot of poems, different poems, but it talked about you. And I feel like I said, we all are prophets. So when you hear like a certain poem, it'll relate to you. It'll contribute to your lifestyle or what you're looking for or what you're looking forward to. Okay. That's called The Prophet. Now, the last book I have over here is called The Indigo Adults. Indigo Adults. And this was a good book too. This was a good book. And this book is written by Kabir Jaffe. Right? It say, are you a grown-up indigo soul and don't know it? Right? And indigo, I don't know if y'all been hearing like about indigo children, indigo adults, indigo child. They say it's spiritual beings that came here to reset the now, to reset the future, to make this world a better place. That those people that say, I just know I'm here for something. Those people that just say, I know I have something bigger I'm supposed to be doing. Those people that just have a heart for those that even treat them wrong, or even feel sad for those that do wrong by them and still want nothing but the best for them. They call those people the indigo children. Those people that can see your heart even when you don't see your heart, can feel your heart, know what you're thinking, know when you're thinking, and know why you're thinking or what you're going through. Those people that actually want to tap into your problems before they solve them, to really understand what your problem is. Those are what they call indigo children. In this book, I didn't really know too much about indigo children or indigo adults until I started reading this too. And it just made me, look at people more, see people for who they are, and see the spiritual gifts inside each and every one of us, for those of us that do have those spiritual gifts. Now, not everyone has them, because it is a lot of soulless people walking around on this land. We have souls, there's some that has souls and there's some that don't. So that's part of us having discernment or knowing who to deal with that does have a soul and who don't. Because remember, we attract opposite of what we are. So a lot of us soulful people will attract soulless people, and a lot of soulless people will attract soulful people, because that's what we're missing out, or that's what we're trying to give to that person. Or sometimes those people can be trying to take from that person. So it's up to you to use your discernment and know who and what you're dealing with. But the back of this book, Indigo Adults, it says, you may be familiar with the concept of indigo children and never realize that there are also indigo adults. Might you be one of them? Perhaps you have wondered why you often felt different, frustrations and dissatisfactions with the normal world, not easily fitting in the system, and often feeling alone, separate, or not understood. A pressing need to contribute to creating a better world, unusually sensitive, a deep feeling, thinking, and introspective nature, a powerful longing for something more. I said all those things like I just read the book, but that's what it's about. Indigo adults help you to identify if you or your children are indigos, and can help you to understand more clearly your nature and purpose here on earth, which this is what that book does. It helps you to tap into who you are, and again, makes you understand that if you are powerful, you do hold a gift, whether it's a seer, a filler, you're empathic, that we're all special. Because I don't want to just say that you're somebody special, but I don't want to say it in a negative way. We're all special in a beautiful way. We let people put names and outlooks on us, so we start to doubt what we are, what we have, the gifts that we hold. And We in this book, Indigo Adults, will help you to tap into your higher self, tap into a better perspective of yourself, and just help you understand that you're not alone out here. And that if you actually open up and tap into your powers, tap into that God within you, that you'll actually meet and start to attract those around you that are just as special as you. So that was a good book as well. And again, guys, I just wanted to show you guys just a few things that, because I don't want you to think that I'm just talking. You know, I do a lot of videos, and a lot of people would say, oh, well, this, and I do want to get to a point where I can help to show y'all what helped me get to where I am, what got me to even being able to talk to you guys, you know. And again, it's all for good. I just want the best out of all of us, no matter who you are, no matter the color, the religious, no matter your thought process. If even for a moment you have a little thought of being better, wanting to do better, then these videos are for you. I want you to know that change is inevitable, and we have to be the change. And I'm willing, and I'm willing alone, but I know that it's other people out here willing too. So I'm willing to help those people that are looking for that ear, that are looking for that sound, to help them move, to help them build, to help them change, to let them know that you're never going to be alone on this journey. Just start. Even when you fall short, it's about the get back. You could fall one day, you can be angry, you can be whatever, but just be willing to be better each and every second, minute, or day. Every day counts, every minute counts, every second counts. And when you start to catch yourself, when you are falling short, that means that you are willing to change. So just be willing. We have a free will here, and it's up to us to be able to use our free will, because what we're not using, somebody else is using for us. We're allowing people to pick our outcomes. We're allowing other people to teach us how we should act in certain situations, and that's not who you are. Be who you are. Act how you want to act, you know? But again, this is just a short video. Well, it was not short, but just a video of a few books that I have read on my journey, and I continue to keep on my journey. And I will come back with more books when I get some of my books back. And I have a lot of other books that not are of us, you know, mentally and physically getting together. Those other books are on angelic and crystals and zodiac signs, because I'm into all that. So I'm going to get further down the line there. But I just know that first, it all starts with our mindset. So that's why I'm really big on pushing how to change our mindset, how to talk better, how to speak better, how to love better, how to care better. And again, first for yourself. First for yourself. We care so much for everybody else, but we look for other people to care for us, but it's up to you to care for you first. How can a person even know how to care for you if you don't know how to care for you, right? So again, please like, please share my video, and subscribe. I am taking emails about any topics you guys are looking for me to talk about, anything you're looking for me to speak about. I am open and I'm willing, just to, again, give my perspective, because all this is just my perspective on what works for me. And I know what may work for me can work for other people, but I do also know that what works for me may not work for you, and that's okay. But at least let me give you a start to what could work, and then you can figure the rest out on your journey and on your way, right? So I want everybody to have a great day on purpose with purpose. Have an awesome weekend. Bundle up, because it's freezing. I'm in Philly. It is freezing in Philly. But yes, have a great day on purpose with purpose. Stay present, stay patient, and stay positive. And when nobody else chooses you, you be the first to choose you. Okay? You say what's the beginning, and you say what's the end. So stay blessed and stay in bliss always.